Hey guys, it's me. Today I'm eating salad. Sorry, I'm sick. And then also some mussels and some mushrooms. But that's what I'm eating. Also, all I had today was miso soup and a half a donut. And I can tell you I'm keeping my other half for tomorrow. These mussels are stinky. I won't lie to you, they're really stinky. Like a pungent smell of like fishy mussel stink. I won't lie to you. So the mussels are cooked in this sauce. It's like a white wine vinegar or something. I don't know what it was. Something with wine in it, I believe. Now, I like seafood, but mussels look like vaginas, like aliens. And vaginas at the same time. Also, guys, I just want to tell you, I need to have a better state of mind. Like, the best things that ever happened to me in my life happened when my state of mind was at its best. And I really want to manifest that for myself. I hate the word manifest, but I mean, what else are we gonna call it? It's living the dream. And I want my dream to be a good dream, you know? I don't want it to be a stinky, disgusting dream. I want it to be a good dream. These mushrooms are good. But everybody, guys, if you want to manifest love, what do you have to do? That's right. Love yourself. That's what you got to do. Because how are you supposed to feel true love if you're constantly picking at yourself? And when someone gives you a compliment, you go, oh, how are you going to feel love? You can't. You got to love yourself. You know? You gotta believe what other people say and love yourself. Like, stop tearing yourself down, man. Manifest. Manifest is to bring into reality. Kind of like a dream come true. That's exactly what it is. A dream come true. You know, sometimes it scares me, but I think I need to look at it in a new way. I think I need to ride the waves of life and stop questioning things so much. Who cares why the fuck that happened? Well, I'm never gonna know. Never truly gonna know. So, like, why obsess over it? Just calm down and ride the waves of life. Sometimes life does get a little weird, but life's always weird. It's always life. Some of these shelves aren't open, and it kind of makes me mad. Because how am I supposed to get to the meat when the shell's not open? I guess I gotta break the shell. That sounds like a lot of work. I don't like work. I just got off work. Oopsie. Feels like breaking a fake nail. Oh, that's a big boy. Ugh. Feel like I'm one with this creature. I'm one with you, ugly, disgusting food. Looks ugly, tastes good. Right, vaginas? I'm not gonna open all these. That's fucking annoying. Smells like fish. Hello, Caesar salad. I'm gonna manifest my love. My own love. There was this old man I was watching on Facebook, and he's really, really old. And one of the quotes he said was, "Keep your future at the front of your mind." I feel like that's a very powerful quote, because I feel like that has a lot to do with manifesting. You know? The mind is a very powerful tool. life is magical, you know? I feel like I always think of things in a more negative way. But why should that scare me that I got what I thought? It did scare me because I don't know why. Why? Maybe because I wanted it to happen. Then isn't that beautiful? Why should I be scared of that? A lot of the time I get scared of things because I don't understand them. You know? But I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense. And I was scared of time going by fast. Why? That's what I wanted it to do. I did. But now, I'm gonna accept life as it is and ride the waves. Because, well, what is time? They say time is, what is time? What do they say time is? I don't know. A bunch of events that happen? Is that what time is? Because if I just sit here, like this, and I don't move, it feels like time's going by slow because I'm not doing anything. Time goes by fast when there's more events, right? And I feel like if you ever love somebody and you lost them, well, not by death, you know, necessarily, but like you broke up with them or they broke up with you, there's no reason to cry because they're still alive. You know? We still share the same earth and the same sky. And there's no reason to cry. Because when you look outside and see how beautiful everything is, you'll realize that that's a piece of who you are, is everything around you. And the person that you love is a piece of you. And you'll never lose that. They're still here, inside. Literally. Sometimes you gotta look at things in a new way if you want to experience something that's seemingly new. Because when you look at things in a new way, like you acquire a new perspective on it, and It's just a new way of seeing something. It's just like you got a new set of glasses or a new pair of eyes and new feelings that go with it. So it's like a new experience, even though it's technically the same experience, but different thoughts. How to change a negative situation into a positive one. You can have the same experience, just change your thoughts. And then your experience will therefore change because your perspective on it has changed. Love is in the mind, everybody. Love is in the mind. If you want to find love, you must first find it from within yourself. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm saying, if you have a new perspective, like someone gives you a compliment but you don't believe them, your perspective will be, oh, they're lying. But if you see things in a new way and you decide, maybe I'll believe this person, and then you start to feel happy because you're like, I feel good about myself now, and I don't feel like they're lying anymore, and now I actually feel happy. But it was the same situation, just a different perspective. Will I feel good about this situation? I said yes, because that's how I want to feel, right? I want to feel good about this. I don't want to feel bad about this anymore. I want to feel special. I want to feel loved. Therefore, find it within yourself. Feel special. Feel loved. Because you are special and you are loved. There's all kinds of things in this universe. And when science says that, the particles in life aren't actual matter, it really bothers me because clearly it is. Sometimes we need to look at things from the eyes that we have, not some microscopic eyes that we don't even see through anyway. No, in that dimension, it is not physical matter because you are looking at it under a microscope. Sometimes you'll need to look at it in a new perspective and look at it through your physical eyes. Is this a physical fork with physical matter? Why, yes, in fact it is, because I'm not looking at it through a microscope. When you look at things through a microscope, you get a new set of eyes. You get a new perspective. So obviously, being that tiny, it wouldn't look like matter. But this is indeed a fork. No matter what, I can say it's not a fork, and I bite into it, but it is a fork. I can't change that. I really can't. And if I set this fork down on this table and leave it there, is this fork always going to be on this table? Probably, yeah. That means it's there as matter. So if you're obsessed with matter and you always go, matter doesn't exist, stop looking at things from under a microscope and look at it through the eyes that God gave you. Because this loaded bacon chicken coupon is real. And I can rip this up because I don't like loaded bacon chicken. Does this matter? Yes, it is. Because I'm not looking at it under a microscope. It's that simple. Some people, scientists, they always look at things from a microscopic level or whatever. Sometimes we need to look through the eyes that we have to find the true answer. What if that's not even the true answer? You know, they thought the atom was the smallest and then they found something else. I always know that there's always something else to the story other than what somebody tells me. Kind of like when your boyfriend cheats on you. There's always someone else's perspective and someone else has a different story. You know, I hope I am making sense. But anyway, if you're a scientist, I hope you understand what I'm saying, because it does make sense. If I put this here and look at it with my eyes and touch it, it is matter. And to say it's not matter is ridiculous, because it really is here. And it will always be here. When I wake up, it will be here. That means it's matter. We're not looking at life through under a microscope, everybody. We're looking at it through our own two eyes, and to say it doesn't exist is absolutely ridiculous. That's all I have to say. Because in science, they do say that we're not matter. But that's wrong. You're looking at it through a microscopic set of lenses. It doesn't make any sense. That isn't even in our dimension. That's a different dimension that you're in. That dimension is not matter necessarily, but it makes up matter, and matter is real because we're in this realm with matter. That may be a different dimension, but it doesn't mean, what is a dimension? A dimension is a place of being. It's like a state of existence. That's a different kind of state of existence. Like if I was a bug, to say that raindrops aren't matter and they won't come down and kill me is absolutely ridiculous. Because if I'm a little ant and I get dropped on by a raindrop, I might drown and die. And to say that doesn't exist is absolutely ridiculous. I'm just saying. Does that make sense? I could go into the ocean and say I'm not matter and then go drown myself. Well, I guess that proved that it was real, didn't it? Yes, it did. Sometimes, I'm not calling them stupid, but, at the end of the day, sometimes you need to look at things through a different set of lenses. And sometimes that's the eyes that God gave you, instead of a different one that man made. Also, men don't know everything about science. To say that we're always correct is just wrong. That's like me saying, I know all mathematics. Well, I don't. I can think I know the answer, but the answer could be so wrong, you couldn't even know it. We could always be so wrong. Or we could be right. Or we could be wrong. You could be right if you decide you're right. You could be wrong if you decide you're wrong. Or even if you don't decide you're wrong, you could still decide to be right. But does that make you really right? No, it doesn't. I don't know. I don't even know. I confuse myself. But anyway, what is this Alfred Hitchcock film? Rich and Strange. The Ring. I have a question. What is this sponge? Why can I touch it? Why does it have texture if it's not real? Why can I smell it if it isn't here? That's a good question. I wouldn't be able to. And that is the truth. So to say we're not real is ridiculous. Because we are. We wake up in this body every day. I can never change that. That means I am real. because I am trapped in this body forever. That's right. Meaning I'm real. I have to go to work every day because why? Because I'm real. What is real? Real is an experience. And it's also the senses. Sometimes it's simple. And it doesn't have to be about microscopic science. It could be about what you see and experience. Sometimes life is more simple than we make it out to be. Sometimes we complicate things. And I don't think we should do that. I think scientists like to complicate things. I really do. Asking questions is fine, but it stresses me out sometimes. So sometimes I just want to sit back and relax and stop asking so many questions and just use my 2 eyes and experience, smell the smells, and feel the textures of somebody's warm skin against my own. Sometimes that's all it takes to feel real. And if that's not real, well, that's ridiculous, because it is. That's really... What's really funny is that... Wait. Dimensions. I've told you guys I've predicted events, and this happens to a lot of people. And I gotta tell you, I think the inner world is some sort of a different dimension that we're living in. And I think that we have a new set of eyes in this dimension that allow us to see things that haven't happened yet. I don't know why, but we're not asking why, because it doesn't matter. Why does it matter? Why should it matter? When it stresses me out. I want to look at things in a new perspective. I want to think life is magical. I want to love myself and stop putting myself down for no reason. That's what I want. Also, I want to stop stressing out about time and stuff like that. Time is always here because we're always experiencing it. And if you think about it, I can always move my body and go back to a certain space with a certain person. It's not that big of a deal. If you want to see someone again, well, you can make plans with them and see them again. There's no reason to cry. Like, I was crying one day to my friend Devin because I was telling him how weird life was, and I said, time just goes by so fast, and I started crying to him, and then I realized, later I realized how ridiculous that was, because that's always been what time did, and time, that's just the way time is. Without time, we wouldn't have events. That's why we need time, and time doesn't go by that fast. It really doesn't, because it's always here. It's not even past yet. We didn't pass time. We're just doing different things. We're moving our body and doing different things. And sometimes I don't realize that. My little human brain gets confused sometimes, doing the simplest of things. And I don't know why. I really don't. And I wish I did. Because if I did, perhaps life would be much easier for me. But sometimes I just overcomplicate things. And I overthink things. And I go, why did this happen? Like when I predicted my friend Devin, and I said he would unblock me, and then he did. And then I said that, well, I imagined that he would offer to buy me a coffee, and then he did. And I wonder to myself, I go, why did this happen? Who cares? Stop caring so much about why. Because why does it matter? If anything, you should be happy. You know, you should be happy that these things have happened for you because that's what you dreamt of. And your dream came true. That's why. Because dreams come true. And sometimes it's that simple. Sometimes adult human beings like to complicate things. They like to complicate things, and they like to treat things like a mathematical equation, like rocket science, when it's in fact not rocket science. It's just a simple fact of perspective. I want to perceive things this way. I want to perceive things in a positive way. I want to stop thinking so much about why this happened. Why did this happen? Why did this happen? Because dreams come true. That's why. Dreams come true. That's why. And that's why. It's because I dreamt about it. Well, practically. Daydreaming is dreaming with your eyes open. So I dreamt about it. And then it happened. And I always was paranoid as to why. Why worry? Why worry about it when you could just be happy? Sometimes it's simple. And I'm telling myself this for the future. Hello, self in the future. I want to tell myself, stop worrying, please, because I love you. And I want you to know that you can do many things and that you are capable of so much. And that no matter what, I will always be there for you because we will always be as one. Even if I'm a different person in a different time space right now, I am still one with you. I'm just a recording. And it's that simple. Don't overthink. Sometimes you just need to make things simple. It's only hard if you overthink. The answer is simple if the answer is simple. And here's a simple answer, is that dreams do come true. That's the answer. So keep dreaming. And don't stop dreaming, because dreams do come true. And I want you to know this. You do know this. I know you know this. We've all experienced a dream that's come true. We always thought something, even if it was bad or good, and it ended up coming true or being real. Why is this? Why does it matter? Dreams come true. Good dreams. We're not talking about bad dreams. We're talking about good dreams. Good dreams come true. I want you to stop worrying about why and how and overcomplicating things. Because when you do this, it stresses you out. It stresses me out. It stresses us out. We don't want to do that anymore. What we want to do is be sane and be a normal human being. And stop overthinking these things. Stop overthinking why. Shh. That's all you have to do, is just quiet yourself and stop. You will never get the answer other than the simple answer of dreams really do come true. Dreams really do come true. That is why. Dreams really do come true. They really do. And there's nothing, no hows, whens, whys, buts, howevers. There's none of that. There is just, my dream has come true. And I am happy. Because dreams really do come true. That is the end of this video. And I want to let myself in the future know, shh, stop overthinking. Also, if you're like me, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.